Messi. And it's Lewandowski. He's in a great position here. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he whips it in. That's an excellent interception. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Saliba. And it's Carvajal. Juve looking understandably energised after his goal. Bale, decent chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the most convincing of passes. Carvajal. That's Beckham. Neymar. So a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Inshallah. 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 Inshallah.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Focus then on the defensive side of his game.
Inshallah.
We often get critical of a forward.
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Quarter of an hour into the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bale. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Carvajal. Now Saliba. Messi. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Has a look up and delivers. And that has been knocked clear. Bale going forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Beckham. João Palhinha. And this is Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Aim forwards. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Portugal are almost home and dry now. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Now, who's going to be first to this? And how did he not make it for Beckham? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Lewandowski. Well, they've got it again.
There will be one.
Portugal are looking to break at pace. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential...
Bullish header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through, and he is dashing away. Messi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's Inzaghi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and this is Forlan. Nice interception, well timed. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Scholes plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Koundé. Gerrard. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Getting up there! And that's a good finish. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Well, that has not gone well. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Neymar. Raul.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position.
Messi! That is decidedly lacking. Chiellini. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's all on... And a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Chance! He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Scholes. And this is in... And the shot! It's loose and... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Nepal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Raul. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate...
And the shot! And it's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And it's been given away. Not the most convincing of passes. Neymar. And it's Balde. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is in... It's inside! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So think, Eto! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar running with intent, and he's managed to get free, and he's in on goal. He's beaten, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So where will he go? Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that ends it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Bronckhorst spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard. Good take, and is he in? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to wriggle clear. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
He leaps for it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Portugal have their second corner now. Impressive jump! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu clears without hesitation. And it's Rijkaard. Kanchanaburi Power are looking to go forward now. Might be danger here. Takes a shot! They've scored! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Raul running with the ball, and it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And Bronkhorst.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Diouf charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's good vision. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Koundé. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Hangs one. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's hit the post. Neymar. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. Raul. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Corner number 2 then.
Kanchanaburi Power really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Raul. Spread it left. And he was alert to it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's having a pop! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Lopez. And it's Robertson. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar. Raul, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kanchanaburi Power needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they may... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Gerrard powering forward here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard clears it away. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. That pass has been well intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Bronckhorst makes a dash for it. And this is Kout. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Kout. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He leaps! Oh, it's hit the post! Portugal have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! And that has been knocked clear. Lazio are looking to go for... Oh, they could be caught out here! Sergio Ramos. And the return pass.
Lazio really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Alvarez looking for the run. Stoichkov. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shot could be on. It's Kout!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Decent chance! Marvellous! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lazio have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Tries to play it through. Juve driving forwards. Van Bronckhorst flings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forced to go back. Count! And that's a tidy finish. Portugal are level. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Raul. And it's Koundé. And here's Bale. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Stoichkov.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers. Shot a goal! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Lazio with the lead.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's going to go a long way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Timber, a picture of focus and alertness. And that has left him in a heap. De Ligt. And time is up. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final. Takes a shot! Gerrard. The ball has bounced loose now. Kimmich. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Terrific effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Distributed tidily. Now it's Gnabry.
There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great juke! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gnabry with the delivery. Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. And he's quick to get rid. But he's real chance! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany leading now. Darwin. That ball looks a good one. And claimed it back swiftly. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. Gnabry plays it in. And the keeper beats it away. Saliba played out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich. Saliba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. He slings it in. That'll be a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Germany given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Gerrard goes short. Gnabry with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
There's the shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar, he'll try from distance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Balde is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. It's Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He's got away. Harrison did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Raul. Balde stood up well to him there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this.
Gerrard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. Raul, who's set up 1 goal so far, tries to play it through. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clinical, just clinical. So that's it, it is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Juve reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's picked it up out wide. Portugal have it back and can go again.
Oh, really well played.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Gerrard simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has been cut short. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Lopez. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is well cleared. Valde. Raul. Vieira. He's picked his way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Raul. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiellini. Juve. And it's Neymar. Valde puts a cross in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. Rummenigge. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity and
There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Getting up there!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Timber, looking for a runner. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Bale! And that's a sharp finish!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Paraguay appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Paraguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Quality ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a ball!
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball. Portugal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He can run onto that, and this is Forlan. Forlan! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Paraguay have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if
It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me...
So that's it, it is all over. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So Jim, how do you reflect? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure.
Girassi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, that's clever. And that has been knocked clear. Played back in. Oh, that is... He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, now he can run away with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Batistuta. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Gerrard! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
And it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Can he get away here? Juve always looking for that half a chance. He's found some space. He's onside. Juve! Goal! Portugal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gets a good foot in there. Girassi gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A probing pass, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital. Gerrard. Juve. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. In towards the back stick. He's rising! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Bale. Always goal side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 11, Bale. Coming on to replace him is...
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted, but shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's McAllister. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
6 added minutes has been
Oh, he's trying to
indicated.
skip past his man. Mbappe. De Ligt going forward. Now it's Raul. Now it's Neymar. Juve. Looking for the run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well,
Portugal.
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
I doubt very much that... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bale is flagged offside. That's an imaginative pass. And that's going wide left.
Eto'o. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's beaten the last man. That's a throw. Raul. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Can he finish? Deftly away. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eto'o. Batistuta! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders.
Takes a shot! Loose. It's fallen kindly here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Cruyff quietly revving up. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, super ball! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Towering header! And he's heaved it away. Cruyff. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked out the run. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's lost his man here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cannavaro. And it's Koundé. And here's Raul. Oh, that's neat. It's Raul!
Raul really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Batistuta, number 15, Johan Cruyff.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Mateus.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
7, Van Dijk.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
7, Owen.
And it's
Number
Casemiro.
Oh, great feat that.
Nedved, number 6,
Owen,
Rui Costa, number 17, Casemiro.
and he's there to retrieve it.
Number 19.
Looking for options for movement.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Eto'o. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rui Costa. There will be a throw-in. And here's Rui Costa.
2
Right card.
has been indicated.
Neymar. And that interception was Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out wide. Aimed at the far side. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Howson clears without hesitation. Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar with the short one. And here's Neymar. Chance for a shot! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Out for a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. And he's gone backward here. Camavinga. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
added
is
time.
the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Simeone. That's an imaginative pass. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Simeone. He's picked his way through. Shot, real chance! And he hits the net. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Lopez. He shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, super! Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's managed to get free. Hangs in a cross.
Oh,
Shot a goal!
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Neymar. Lovely bit of... It's Neymar!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Neymar. And here's Raul. And here's Bale. And this is Gerrard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It's Neymar! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. On roll! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Neymar. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Juve in the hunt and looking threatening. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Yamal. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, easy pickings there. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Messi. Now it's Agahawa.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Neymar. Now it's Raul. Pacho simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the header! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been won straight back. Neymar. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Oh, just skips past his man. Could move up a gear here. And he's been shifted off it. Pacho. Could be danger here. And he's running through. Roll! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's found a way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shapes to shoot! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Trossard. And it's Gerrard. Always goal side.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That is well positioned. Decent chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
I think we're just about done here. No, he's not getting past him there. Gerrard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! The Ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball.
It's Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Neymar! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Raul.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gerrard chips it through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Closing in on... Chance for a shot! And that was struck with genuine force. And we've reached half-time.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. The second period is on the way. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. It's played through for him. He's beat on the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Portugal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Neymar. Always goal shot. Takes a shot! Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Portugal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through here. That's a good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hoisted in, and he's there to just about within shooting range.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Threads one in. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way through. It's Bale! Oh, it's hit the post. And the chance goes to waste.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And it's played forward. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he can thump it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Into the last 5 minutes. Juve. Incredible! Just incredible!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's played through. It's Raul! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for a runner. Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hazard. That is a great pick out. Hazard looking to receive it in. And that will be the final act. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Juve, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Good chance here! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package.
Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Bale. Plays a shot. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Shot could be on. Can he finish? Delicious from Jude. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? Here comes another cross. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho. Now it's Diaz. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Neymar. Played out wide. Van Bronckhorst. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Van Bronckhorst! He's been caught on it here. Diaz. Drogba.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's the header! Firm! And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Portugal firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has found the way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Serginho. Diaz. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Serginho. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's got the beating of his man. Over to the right flank. France can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Diaz. Nunez takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Portugal are almost home and dry now. Can he get it through? Elects to cross.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Juve looking to add to his goal. Bruno Guimaraes. Koundé with the slide tackle there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little...
Oh, he's had a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Balde. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot. It's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another one. So, third corner of the game. Gerrard! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Figo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bullish header! And it's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with depth, and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. He's having a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Bronckhorst.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Juve. Nicked it back promptly. Azar. Shevchenko. Gerrard. Looking for the... And the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Portugal.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And a chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a searching pass. Diouf looking to receive it in space. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Timber stands tall and stands strong. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister played out towards the right wing. Cafu has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Raul, and it's Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Raul, it's Raul! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, good-looking ball. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Diouf clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Oh, terrible pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. McAllister. And here's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Girassi. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross from Hakimi.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And that's it. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce
So
today's
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of...
Bale! Oh, it's hit the post! Now there's a fine ball. It's Neymar! Goal! Portugal! And we have liftoff! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's a sharp little ball here. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Hazard. Chance here to counter. Forlan. Yamal is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Juve, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's found a way past. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Juve! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And the counter is on. Now it's Hazard. Forlan. Real chance! And he makes no mistake. Spain are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger.
Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Portugal have their lead. And here's Forlan. Hazard. It's Hazard! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Kimmich. He is through here. Shot could be on. Big chance! And he has his goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time.
And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bale gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. Balde. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Yamal. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Forlan. And he was quick to react. Raul. He's in a great position here. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Swings in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kimmich looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through? Oh, this is a grip. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And yes, it's him again!
Substitution for Portugal, number 10. Raul.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Spain with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Scholes. Now it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Oh, well played, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's made its way to him. Nunez. And he is deftly away. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Xavi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread to the right. Pings it across. Duke gets flagged offside. Raul. And the through ball. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. And this is Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A probing pass. Portugal still without a single shot on target. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Gerrard. And it's Azar. That's good running with the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Ajax have it back and can go again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He has found the way through. Gerrard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Raul. He's found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Balde will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? Balde to a towering header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Howson. Duke. Now it's Bale. And here's Raul. Driving on and making good progress. Now can he find a finish? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And so the action is resumed. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Timber. He's had it taken off him. And Silvestre. Silvestre. Good, strong midfield running here. Xavi! Oh, and one more try! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish! And the game has liftoff! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Van Balten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Azar. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Xavi, and this is Hazard.
Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And reclaimed it in a... He's having a pop!
Has been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Juve voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And this is
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Zanetti, Batistuta, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Looking for options for movement. Bale, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Oh, good effort! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He might be in here! Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! And the pass is intercepted. Driving through the middle. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona have their lead. And it's Gerrard. Oh, now he could... Gerrard! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a match. matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And it's half-time. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, it's Gerrard! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Bonucci is the team's great visionary. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Gerrard, Raul.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And here's Lampard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Is there any support? Kubo! Not a bad try by any means. Raul. Looking for the run. That has been cut short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Roll!
The keeper was likely to need his...
Tries one from range! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Portugal with the corner, they're first.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 24, Frank Lampard.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Neymar.
20,
Great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution in progress.
It's Neymar! It's bounced back off the post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the box. Courtois claims it. Safe hands.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mbappe! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he was alert to it. That's that, the end. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just... And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Tries a shot! But he's left disappointed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Gerrard. Goes down, but nothing given. Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Bronckhorst! And that would have been some goal.
Van Bronckhorst certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Portugal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Yamal.
Oh, great feat that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Juve going about things with real menace. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Played out towards the right wing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's an imaginative pass. He's found a way through. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vermeer. Van Bronckhorst. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. It's a threatening ball. It's roll! And again, he is at his elastic best. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Trossard, can he get it through? And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He has found the way through. Chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain...
Shevchenko! Van Bronckhorst. And Neymar. And it's made its way to him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kamavinga. Agahawa. Plays a sharp little ball here. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Fernandez. There he goes, motoring forward. Cannavaro. And it's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Juve is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Played back into the centre. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Raul picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this is just